Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to networkmarketingpro.com. Today's message isn't for everybody, but it is for a specific group of people that I really care about. And those are the veterans, the people who've been involved in network marketing for a while. And veterans in our profession can mean a lot of things. It could mean 5 years. It could also mean 20 years or 30 years. I've been involved for more than 25 years. I consider myself a veteran in network marketing. But if you've been in for a while, I've got a message for you. And if you've been in and had some success, in particular, I have a message for you. There's something that can happen to people who get involved and they're striving to get to the top inside of their company. Maybe they're striving to get to that top rank or be one of the top earners. And once they get to that level, and they strive and they strive and they strive in order to be able to make that happen. But once they get to that level, they shift. And I say this from experience. You shift and you say, well, now I'm kind of an ambassador. Now I'm kind of a figurehead. Now I'm up there as an example of what people can do in order to be able to get to the same position. And what happens is you go into what I call a little bit of a success coma. In other words, the success that you've had puts you into this self-induced coma where you stop being what you're meant to be. You stop performing, you stop achieving, you stop building, you stop, you're going through the motions, you're showing up at the events, you're recruiting the occasional person, you're, you know what I mean? You're the ones that have been involved for a while, you know what I mean. You're not really doing what you did in order to get to that rank. You're now kind of going around playing big shot. And I will tell you, first of all, you're meant for more than that. You're meant for more than that. And I think I spent some time over the course of this last month with some top earners. And we talked about this particular issue. And we spent a lot of time talking about purpose. What is your purpose? Because if you get to that rank, you get the things that you wanted, then what drives you after that? And I'm not talking about getting a bigger house. I'm not talking about more money necessarily. I'm not talking about any of those things. The great thing about our profession is money is just a measure of how many people you're helping, how many lives you're touching, how many, people's experiences you're improving. So it's not about the money, but it is about purpose. It is about legacy. It is about being on track and on purpose personally. And through all these conversations, what I found is that people had lost, their purpose was to get to that top level, whatever. And they had lost their energy and they lost the enthusiasm, they lost the excitement. They're still making great money, but they weren't growing anymore. So for various reasons, everybody has their own purpose, but for various different experiences, what I saw happen is one by one, they were able to kind of refocus and refine that thing that got them excited in the first place. They refreshed and they said, you know what, I'm going to build for this purpose. Maybe it's to find that next person that was in the same position that they were in and help that person and end up getting the big results. I did another interview with Jeff Roberti, $80 million earner in network marketing a few days ago. It'll show up on networkmarketingpro.com pretty soon as we get it edited all together. And one of the things he talked about, I said, what drives you now? After $80 million in commissions, what drives you now? And he said, I remember my first day. That day that turned my life around, the day that when, my grand opening, when I got excited. And I realized that there's people out there that they're just waiting for somebody like me or like you to show up and help them have their first day, that breakthrough experience. And being attached to somebody else's career path and having that contribution and legacy was so big, so important. And he got actually emotional about it, knowing that you can be an important part of somebody else's life, turn their whole experience around. So that was it for him. And what I found over and over and over, I kept hearing things like contribution is what drives people. Legacy was what drives people. being on purpose and on track is what drives people. Yes, you're going to be an ambassador. Yes, you're going to be, a figurehead, and you're going to be showing up at events and doing that other kind of stuff. But don't just be that lion that's in a zoo. That wild animal that's caged now. Remember what it was like at the beginning and figure out the contribution that's going to be important for you and the legacy that's going to be important for you as you move forward. Okay? You're meant for more. You're meant to contribute more. You're meant not to just ride it out, but to do something extraordinary, something spectacular. So, I know this message wasn't for everybody, but the ones that will watch this, that are in this situation, I hope you hear me. You're meant for more. Yeah, I know you're getting the check, but that's not what's going to create the happiness for you, the legacy for you, the contribution for you. There's more out there for you. There's bigger horizons out there for you. You just got to imagine it. So that's our show for today. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.